Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for dropping by. Today's video, I'm going to be doing my Prism shard pulls. So as you guys may know, it is the current summon pool still active in the game right now. We have an anniversary summon pool. I did a video on these champions, so I'm not going to go over them in detail in this video, but there are quite a bit of useful champions in this pool. The legendaries are generally pretty good. I would say they're average. Maybe knocked Brago, Bell guy. They might be like kind of average-ish, maybe slightly above average, but the other ones are very good or even excellent. Like Harima is excellent, Nut is excellent, Nekmo is excellent, just to name a few. I mean, most of them are very, very solid. The epics are good for Mikage, fusion pieces, and so forth. I don't need any of these epics, so getting an epic is sad times for me. There's also a CVC event, so if you're pulling Prism crystals right now, you can get some CVC points. You're getting epics or legendaries. I would be pulling on both my accounts in this video. Basically, I'm forced to pull them by the end of the event because I have 80 crystals. These crystals were carried over from the last summon event. So the way you guys can do that is, I'm going to link a video in the description or somewhere here, but basically the strategy is you want to hold on to your crystals that you acquire from events. So you don't want to click and collect the crystals. So for example, I have my Fire Knight reward here. I'm not going to click it. I'm not going to gather it. I'm going to leave it there. Let the event expire. I have my Sand Devil. My crystals are there. I'm not going to click it. I'm going to let the Sand Devil event expire. I'm going to let these two go into this kind of situation where it just fades out. When it expires, it says rewards will expire, and it's basically like a 3-day delay. So when these events carrying the crystals enter this grayed out format, they have 3 days. They're going to hang out here for 3 days, and in those 3 days this summon pool will expire. When this expires and when those events grayed out expire, those crystals will come back here, and then there'll be no summon pool to summon them. Therefore, you can save your crystals for the next summon pool. The risk is the next summon pool sucks and you're forced to pull your crystals at that point. But it's one of the few ways we can control our own odds or destiny or fate in this format. That is the summoning pool format for the Prism shard system. Otherwise, we're at the total mercy of whatever Plarium gives us, including the pool, the odds, how much it costs. We have no idea. We can't save up for it. There's no mercy. So, we have no control over this. The way I just described, the method I just described, gives us the one way we can control our own odds in this situation. So if you guys haven't already, I advise you guys to try that way out. It might actually be helpful. In this video, I'm just going to pull what I have. I'm going to save those crystals for the next summon pool event. Even though this pool is actually pretty good, I would say for most people. It is actually a pretty good pool for most people, but for me, I don't need really any of these champions. I mean, I wouldn't mind a second Harima. I wouldn't mind like a second Kaimar, a second Nut for this account, for example. But I don't need any of these champions, and that's my account problem. But for you, maybe this pool is excellent, and I think it is excellent for most people. So anyways, guys, without further delay, I'm going to do my 2 pulls on this. Like I said, it is worth something for CVC. We don't have any summon events, so no additional resources coming back our way, but we're going to be forced to pull this, and we don't have a champion chase this week. So as you can clearly see here, I just brought up the calendar from Player and Play. We don't have a champion chase this Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Instead, it's replaced with this Deck of Fate event. And the Deck of Fate event is going to be summoning and leveling champions. Summoning champions will be from shards. So pulling them from the Prism shard doesn't count because Prism shards never have any value for summon rush, for example. However, Prism shards do have value for champion chase. But there's no champion chase this Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So we can happily pull the Prism crystals right now for today for some extra CVC points. Otherwise, it will just automatically pull for me anyways. So at least I will take advantage of some CVC points right now. So let's pull our shards. And we need space. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. So 2 pulls, let's go. Let's go. Looking for a legendary 7% chance. It's a pretty long shot. Not looking for much. Hey, we got Delaja. She is worth nothing to me because I have my Kage already on this account and I don't use her anywhere, and that's about it. She has this super annoying counterattack thing. She's in some of the Centranos stages where she does this. It's actually pretty annoying, but yeah, not too much for me. It's a 4-star chicken. It is what it is. So let's keep going. Let's go. 30. We got one more pull on this account and then we'll move on. And it's going to be another epic. Visionary. I think Visionary was an old fusion piece for somebody. I forgot which fusion she was part of. I don't think she's part of Mikage or anything like that. And honestly, I haven't found any use for it anyways. So another 4-star chicken for this account. That's going to be it for this account. We'll move on to the main account where the pulls are a little bit more impactful. So let's do that. All right, hopping over to the main account. Here we go. And we're over here into the summon pool. I did the same kind of strategy for this account. I, for some reason, have 5 less shards. I think I messed up somewhere like a couple summon pools ago, so I have 5 less crystals here. But it still allows us to do 2 pulls here. Same situation. I don't need anything. Don't need any of these Legos really, but doubles of them would be helpful for faction guardians and all that stuff. Yeah, let's start. Let's get it going. Let's go. Come on. Get some gold. Nope, no gold. Only 7% chance, so it's a long shot. 1,000 tournament points. It is what it is. 1,000 tournament points doesn't really mean much. That's like, you know, that's 40, roughly 40 energy and 50 energy, right? In Spider, basically. Anyways, let's see our last shard here. Oh my God, we got legendary. Oh my God, we actually got legendary. That's actually insane. I was not expecting that at all. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, I'm you know, Valkyrie is not the one that I want. But you know, I'm happy. I'm happy to get a legendary out of this. Basically, like, you know, this came from farming Fire Knight or, you know, Sand Devil or whatever. You're farming out like a sacred shard, right, from one of those events. And, you know, if they put a sacred shard in those dungeon tournament events, I'm pretty sure like tons of people, like a massive majority of people in this game would be going super hard for those sacred shards. Of course, sacred shards are more, you know, or more value than prism shards because they have mercy, they have summoning rush value. But you know, these prism shards, I mean, they're almost as good as sacred shards in some regards, right? But anyways, Valkyrie, she's not going to help my account too much, but she is a dupe, and she's a dupe for the Barbarian faction, and the most impactful arena champion that just came out. Obviously, Armans is a Barbarian, so I get a Barbarian faction guardian, which is awesome. Valkyrie by herself is actually very good. Obviously, she brings the big shield for your team counterattack. She's probably one of the best team counterattack champions around. A1 turn meter reduction, and then passive that pushes back the enemy turn meter, increasing her turn meter as well. Very good champion. She has a base defense of over like 1,500 or something. It's just like insane stats. Great for clan boss, some Fire Knight hard usage, but for me, not too useful. But like I said, I'm super excited because we get the faction guardian boost. Boom! We got 30 more accuracy for our Armans. That's massive, 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 massive. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I never pulled a legendary from a prism shard on this account. I actually just recently pulled Fina on my alt account, which I'm still building up. But on this account, I've never pulled a legendary from a prism shard. So super pumped about that. And of course, it's a pretty impactful one because it gives me the extra 30 accuracy from the faction guardians. So I'd say that was pretty successful. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you guys had some luck with this prism system. Hopefully you guys are pulling your Necmos, Nuts, and Harimas and all that good stuff. If not, best of luck leading into the Deck of Fate. Let me know what you guys are planning to do with the Deck of Fate. Let me know if you guys pulled for this Prism event, if you guys pulled anything juicy. Man, I've been hearing some insane things, seeing some insane things in like showcase threads and all that stuff. It just makes you want to go crazy on this, but exercise some refrain, guys. Exercise some refrain. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Have a good one. See you guys in the next one.